On the episode 60 one.
We're on the episode 60. So we're not actually... Did you not set the... Was it a brand new stream key? We are live, people. We are actually live, but probably on a totally different stream than what we actually should be.
Okay.
But we are live. So the stream...
Intro's on.
Intro's on episode 60 for some reason.
Fuck.
Well, it's the same the same key that we use all the time, unless you've set a new event up with a new key.
I take it this isn't episode 60.
No, this is episode 61 called Vape Don't Smoke.
Oh, right.
So, but we are actually live, ladies and gentlemen. For a change, we are actually live, but we're actually live on another stream. But we need to tell everybody to move over.
Oh my god.
So what's happened is you've created an event and it'll have its own unique stream key.
Yay! I was here last week now.
He's there last week.
Time
we're here,
travel.
people. We're actually here. We're sort of on time. We're only 10 minutes late. Took a while for us to get VC going and Jay had to download it and everything. But we're here. But we're on episode 60. So really, you're watching last week's show, but this week.
You just have to edit the title afterwards.
Yeah, we'll edit the title. As long as we tell everybody to move across. We have got the usual gangs here. We've got Jay back, which is so nice to see you, bro. He's got the washing machine going on at the minute. He ain't sat on it, but he's got the washing machine going on at the minute. We have got the wonderful Mike. He got everything sorted, and the wonderful Mo, bro. And our special guest this week is the wonderful Paul McCartney from Vape Don't Smoke. Nice to see you, buddy.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we eventually got on. Is people started to come across on chat?
Looks that way.
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
there's 38 in there.
Oh, they'll all be laughing at us. So we're on the wrong stream. We'll sort it for next week. But at least we've got it up. That's the main thing.
My fault.
No, it doesn't matter, mate. Right then, let's do like we normally do. Let's go around the room and find out who's vaping on what. Mo, bro, you take it away, bro.
Okay. Hi, guys. Welcome to the episode 61 on episode 60. I've got the Tesla 2.3 with the Bonza on top again. In there, I have some mint custard from the Custard Company.
Ooh.
Very nice indeed. I've got the Vupu Demon RDA sitting atop the V-Boy. In there, I've got the last dregs of my French dude. Oh, yes. Love that stuff. Lovely, lovely. And then the last setup I have got tonight, which is my mouth to lung, is the Coolfire Ultra with the, what's this, Nautilus 2 on top. And in there I have some 20 milligram Nick Salts strawberry whip, because I finished my fresh squeezed. I'm gutted about that because I had no more in the shop. So I'm on the strawberry whip, which is very, very nice. Who shall I pass it over to? I'll pass it over to Jay. Jay, what are you vaping on? Is this washing machine done?
Yeah, it's done. Can you hear me, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Good. Good evening. Welcome, one and all. Like you said, episode 61 on episode 60's stream.
Strawberry whip.
Excellent. I was there last week.
Gutted about that because I had no more in the shop. So I'm on the
so today
whip,
I am vaping.
Very,
I've got the
nice.
Who
shall I pass it over to? I'll pass it over to Jay.
Disposable tank.
Jay,
I have
what are you
got
vaping
some
on?
Kinky Vapor Sherbet Lemon in there.
Is this washing machine done?
And I have got my
Can you hear me,
Zenith.
Yeah, man.
Good mod with a Nautilus 2 on top, and
Welcome.
inside that I have got a mix of
like you said,
IVG
episode
Appleberry
61 on
Crumble
episode 60's
and Doozy Nick Salt custard. So I've got
strawberry
Appleberry
whip.
Crumble and custard, which I mixed to about 10 milligram now, and that's what I've got in there. That's me. That's all I've got.
Nice. What
And I
Zenith
will-
is that?
It's the I don't know, the Kuma. I can't remember what it is. You know it's a Zenith kit
Oh, yeah.
by Anakin.
Yeah, I know the ones, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the Maxo, the iJoy ones.
So yes, and I will pass it over to Mike. Go on, take it away, mate.
What's up, everyone? Just like to say welcome to Paul.
Oh yeah, welcome, Paul.
Yeah, thanks.
So, all I'm on tonight, I've got the Geek Vape whatever mod this is. Legend, I think. No, Blade. Not Legend. Blade. Looks like a 1970s carpet. On that, I've got the Creed by Geek Vape also at 0.17. And in that, at the moment, it's a lemon cheesecake that I've finished, but I ain't got the bottle anymore. And I'll be filling it up with blow nut soon. And then I'm on the Nunu, the Iona from Project Iona. I've not got their RDA on it because I prefer the Warrior to their RDA. And in that one, I've got Illusions, Taste of Gods, which is yeah, it's a pretty heavy coconut flavour, tropical coconutty thingy-majiggy. And then I've got the Orion Q again with the 300mg Subida, which is mango and apple with a little hint of menthol in there as well, which is quite nice.
Don't worry about if there was a little bit of an echo there. We had to try and get the chat back up, obviously, because we're on a different stream. The chat wasn't quite right, so we should be absolutely perfect now. Sorry about that.
That's all right. That is me for tonight, so I will pass it over to Paul.
Our special guest.
Yeah, well, not really anything too exciting. I'm currently vaping on a Joytech Espeon Infinity mod. I love these things because they've got dual 21700, so I just battery for days. Crown 4 on there. I'm vaping some of my favourite juice, G1 e-liquids Tangerizzi. Never leave home without it. I've also got the Cthulhu tube with my Reaper V3 on the go here, with some of this Juice Cabin's Tennessee vanilla. This is quite nice. There's a kind of whiskey taste comes from it because he steeps it in Jack Daniel's barrels or something like that. It's very, very interesting.
Can you get a bigger bottle?
Yeah, I know. And I've just kind of opened this thing up just now. This is the Da 1 starter kit. It's a funky little kind of thing, and I've got some of this Ethos Crispy Treats green apple in it. This came with the vape mail stuff, but yeah, this is interesting. This little thing, and that's me. So over to yourself, Aidan.
Well, we seem to be. Seems everything's settled down now. We've ruined it now. He sounds for cool. He doesn't sound like Paul McCartney. He does actually sing pretty well, old Paul. What am I on? Well, I've got the top side. It's not the jewel, but I've got the top side. The last bit of the cider from Dr. Salt's in there with the nudge on top. I've got the Recon. Is it Recoy? What they called? Rinco. That's it. Rinco. Manta X with the Falcon on top. And in that I have got some Frosty Fruit Chew It with menthol and cool larder. It's from TMB Notes. It's been a while since I've heard of them. Also, I've got, which is just charging, I've been on all week, I've got the V-Owl or the Vowel from V-Zone or V-Light. In that I've got some Dr. Salts in there. The Preco, they've come up with a new mouth to lung tank as well, which is good. Then I have got the Preco Plus review coming out for that as well with the Preco tank on it. With a little bit of the Rochford Project with raspberry milk, absolutely gorgeous. Then I have got the Tyro or the Tiro from Vaptio. I've been loving this. It takes Nautilus coils. And in that I have got some Wizmix Menthol Asylum. What else have I got? I think that's rough. Oh, wait there. When you said the Infinite, I got mine out. And that's got the iSub tank on there too. With some 6 Licks Blue Mona.
Ooh.
So that's roughly on what I've been vaping on. Right, do we want to give a shout out to people in chat? Anybody?
I was going to say, do you mean Blue Monia?
Yeah, Blue Monia. What did I say?
Blue Mona.
Blue Mona.
Yeah.
They did a really nice 6 licks. They did. I can't remember what it was called. It was like a blood orange and something. My God, that juice was lovely. Can't remember what it was called for life.
Bite. That's something bite.
Yeah.
You don't take an East, Alfred.
Love bite or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Who's doing the shout outs?
Go on, Mo, you were talking.
You do it, Mo, go on.
Oh, come on. All right, then, let's scroll up and do some shout-outs. We got Daniel Carter, we got This Motherfucker here, Ronnie Campbell, Mad Hatter Vape Reviews, Ian Morgan, Village Vapor, Ronnie Campbell, Switch My Wicks, James McDonough, sorry if I butchered your name. Who else? Scrolling. Said Vaping Irish, Katie Hope, Mad Max Vapes, Grumpy Old Vapor, Kevin K, Salford Vapor, Lethal Coils, Vape Don't Smoke, there he is, Mr. Paul McCartney. Who else we got? Bill Byrne,
Lee Lockwood.
Scrolling. I think that's, yeah, if you see any more, guys. Yeah, Lee Lockwood.
DC Rackley.
Manic Stereo. Yeah, DC Rackley. And UK Andy. And we are at the bottom. So, drop in chat with your vaping on, peoples. Let's have a look what you are vaping on.
We've also got the Lethal. Not only have we got our special guest, which is Paul McCartney, but we've also got Jay back, which has been ace, bro. Proper missed you. How have you been keeping?
Yeah, not too bad. Is my motion alright? Because it seems to be freezing and dropping frames. I don't know what it is. It's my fucking camera.
Well, yeah, you seem alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've been super busy doing life and shit like that, but it's wicked. Yeah, I'm glad to be back. I need to dedicate more of my time to the show and get back in touch with it all. I haven't done anything in the review scene for the last probably 6 months or so I need to get back onto that and,
Real life shit takes over, doesn't it? And when it's like that, you've got to get it sorted, haven't you? It's a hobby. Yeah. Well, obviously you work in it, don't you?
Well, yeah. There is that as well. But yeah, it's good to be back. It's good to chill out with you guys and get back into the swing of things.
As you've all probably noticed, we haven't got the wonderful Nick here. He is at a family get-together, but he does send his love to everybody, and he will be back next week.
I thought Nick was at a show this week.
Oh, that's where he might be, yeah. Well, it's a family gathering, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Vape fam.
Vape fam. I did that because I actually forgot what he told me.
Yeah, I'm sure he said he was at a show today.
Yeah, he was live streaming, I think, earlier from there.
Ooh.
So we have our special guest, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from sunny Scotland. If you've not been in his group, it's called Vape Don't Smoke. Paul, how did you get into the reviewing stuff? How did it all happen, if people don't know?
I was an ass. I made a really bad decision in life. But no, in seriousness, I basically, when I started vaping, I used to watch all the there wasn't as many of us back then, but there was, what's his name? Indoor Smokers. I used to watch Indoor Smokers a lot, and I used to always see what he was getting. And back then, you could actually buy everything. When something new came out, you could get it. And nowadays, if you bought everything, you'd be buying a new tank every 15 minutes. But so I used to buy everything, and I used to play about with it for a week or so, and then I would just sell it and buy something else. And then I was watching Les Picking over at Vape It with Les, and some of his videos were quite fun, and it was maybe a little bit less professional, as Indoor Smokers was very much a show. But Les was just sitting on his chair, he was just sitting in his living room doing his videos, and I just thought to myself, you know what, I'm buying all the stuff anyway, that could be quite fun. So yeah, I used my mobile phone and I gave it a whack, flung it up, and then the next day I had something like 50 views and 10 subscribers, and I was like, "Hey, this is brilliant!" And then I did another one and another one, and yeah, that was it really. But yeah, I mean, it was basically that. It was Les. I say it quite a lot. Les Picking in his videos were always my main goal to try and get, just this casual Scotsman sitting in his spare room doing some videos. I never really wanted to be the sitting behind a shelf full of mods and thousands of pounds worth of gear. It was really just a case of some daft guy giving his opinion on stuff,
He's a good giggle though, Les, isn't he?
He's great, yeah, he's great. And he's actually really funny in person, because I jumped in the car a couple of weeks ago and went down to visit his shop. So it's about a 4-hour drive. So when I got there, I'm knackered, and I've got my little camera, and I went in, and he was red carpet, very, very welcoming. Got to meet a couple of people from the Facebook group who went down as well, which was great. And yeah, he just basically gave me free rein. He's like, you can walk about anywhere, film anything you want, take pictures, do what you like. So I'm just kind of walking about his shop. But this shop, if you ever get a chance to go to the Juice Cabin, I really do recommend it. It's the biggest vape shop I've ever seen in my life, but it's got like 4 floors, and he's got, like a clean room. He's got, when you go into his juice mixing stuff, it's just like walls and walls and walls of juice and flavourings, and he's got the coffee shop side, and he's got, must be costing him a fortune, I'll tell you. But it's
it does look big.
It's massive, and it's got all the kind of latest gear. Plus Les is there, which is kind of the big selling point,
When he does his streams, it always seems to be busy. There seems to be a lot of people there.
Yeah, well, I speak to him off camera and all that kind of stuff, and I always say, how's business? But, I mean, he must have been doing quite well with the Juice Cabin online store for him to kind of expand to the property. But, yeah, he's quite popular, isn't he? I think he's got quite a lot of regulars, which is what you need. You need your regulars coming back.
So, if anybody's got any questions in chat, please stick them up and we'll send across. Have you got any, you lads got any questions you want to ask him? Mo, bro? Did you see that blank look in his face then?
Yeah, it's like... What about Mike and Jay? Have you got any questions?
I was like, how long is it you've actually been going now then, Paul?
I don't know. A good few years. I think it was October. Hold on, October 25th. 2 years, maybe. This will be 3. I think. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest, but I'm pretty sure it was about 2 years. Maybe this is the 3rd year, or this may be the 4th year. Not sure.
I think it's got to be the 4th year. I think.
But are we well now? Are we well now? I mean, if you watch.
So you're basically you're one of the old men of the reviewers now.
Yeah, it seems to be. To be. Someone posted a video of my first ever review on the Facebook group as a joke, and yeah, you should see the difference. It's like I said, it's just me sitting on my couch, and I look absolutely terrified, and it's shit. The review is so bad, but I was trying to be conscious of my accent because I know you guys don't understand me. I can see the confusion in your faces right now as I'm talking. So
what?
I was trying to be very conscious when I was filming it, so you can see that I'm really struggling to just talk, never mind anything else. But I think I'm a little bit better now than I was in that first one.
I was going to say, your accent's a bit easier to understand than the Valley's accent.
In the valleys.
Right fucking there.
My first reviews were terrible. They were done in, well, the first one was done in here, and then the one in the kitchen with bad lighting, and at one point I think I was like yellow. It looked like Simpson doing a review.
Yeah, one of my first videos, I was sat like right back there. I was about 10 foot away from the camera, so it was like tiny. Hi! I had to shout. So what's your favourite thing about being a reviewer and stuff like that? What would you say was your favourite thing about doing what you do?
Without doubt, it's the emails. Very occasionally, I mean, I'll get abuse, right? You get your trolls that just slaughter you all the time, and I'm not made of glass, so that's not a problem, right? But every now and again, I'll get a wee email off for somebody, and it's just, it can be a little paragraph, it can be one sentence, but it's like, hi Paul, I watched the review of the Anakin T18 and I went and got one, and that's me off the cigarettes for a month now, things like that, just that little email just saying, just wanted to let you know that I bought that, it's working, 4 weeks off of ciggies, thanks a lot, kind of thing. So things like to know that you're actually helping someone is pretty cool.
Yeah.
The other side of it is the social side, so like Aidan, I thought, me and him are quite friends now. I've got a lot of people in the Facebook group that I would call friends, and I wouldn't have had them if I hadn't, started Vape Don't Smoke. So definitely the social side, expanding the social network, I suppose, is the way of putting it. But yeah, those two things are definitely.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure I'm not alone in saying this, but like, for me personally, I've made so many fucking good friends through vaping that I would never have known otherwise. It's so good that something like this, an alternative to smoking, can bring people together, and we've got a community, almost like a family. When we meet up at these conventions and stuff like Expo, it's like we've known each other for years, like hanging out and stuff. It's really, that's a really good thing that I enjoy about it. So
it's
fucking awesome.
I met Aidan in October for the first time, but you wouldn't have thought it. You'd have thought we'd known each other for years, because we just got on so well. And I met up with like Richard, from Vaping Vic. Met up with Vaping with Vic a couple of times since then. Met up with Postman, all that kind of stuff. So I've met Todd, and you just kind of meet up, and it's almost as if you have known each other for ages. And we met up with Ricky, who's a big member of the Facebook group and all that, and it's just having that friends. It's the social side is fantastic.
Yeah.
We were all the same, weren't we? With Jay, and Mike, and Nick, and even when we met Mo, bro. I'd been on a couple of shows with him and spoke to him, but it was just like you were mates forever.
Yeah. And I don't think you really get that, that often with anything else, really, to be fair.
I think it brings you together outside with strangers as well, because as soon as you see somebody else vaping, you're up to, mate, what are you vaping on? What's this?
What's that? Yeah. What's that setup you got there?
Yeah, passing it straight.
Yeah, or in the car, you see someone blowing a cloud in the mirror. You like blow another cloud out the window so they can see you vaping as well.
Sending cloud signals.
Yeah, like your Indians.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's one of them things where you all meet together. I'll tell you, we'll fire some more questions at Paul. What I wanted to ask was, Salford's in the chat. Obviously, I do a show with him on a Monday with Mr. Coyley. And I was reading, he put a post up. He did a review for Blue, the pens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he put on there that he'd lost a few subscribers of it, and that he got quite a lot of bit of hassle for it because it's made by Big Tobacco. What's your sort of thoughts on that? Because what he was saying was that he reviewed it because if it gets somebody off the stinkies, that's what we're here for, then it's worth reviewing and telling people what it's like. Do you think people should be unsubscribing, or what's your thoughts?
Well,
no.
A lot of people will unsubscribe because of the fact that it is owned by Big Tobacco. Whether it's right or wrong that they do that, personally, I don't think it's right that they should do that, because at the end of the day, it's still a vaping product.
Exactly, yeah. It's harm reduction at the end of the day, isn't it?
I mean, yes, I know it falls into that taboo that it's owned by Big Tobacco, but as I say, it is a vaping product. No, I don't agree with these things being advertised in magazines and things like that over the regular vaping products.
Yeah.
But when it comes to someone doing a review of a product, in the respect that it is a vaping product, it's still a viable aspect that could be used to get someone off of the fags.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree as well. I think we're missing, maybe missing the point a little bit if we start going back to who owns. I mean, the whole point of vaping is to stop people smoking, and it's a health thing. It's to scare off all those nasty illnesses that we can all get. So if you're vaping and you're vaping on something that's owned by a company, what does that matter, really? It's, your health is improving, therefore that's the point.
Yeah.
I mean, if Big Tobacco was to buy Lost Vape tomorrow, would everyone throw their Lost Vape mods in the bin?
No.
I'm liking this little Lost Vape thing.
Yeah, I mean, and the new Paranormal comes out, would no one buy it? I mean, I really don't think so. I
can't afford a Paranormal, so no, I wouldn't buy it.
I could quite understand if it had done something like the heat not burn stuff. I could maybe see why people would get a little bit upset about that.
Yeah.
But not a pen. I've used the Vape plenty of times. It's,
I think I've reviewed the blue myself, to be honest, and I don't focus too much on subscribers and that, but I never really noticed a drop in subscribers for reviewing the blue. But I think, Big Tobacco are obviously getting involved in vaping because they're losing money from cigarette sales, so they're just trying to jump on the bandwagon. And you can understand why people would be like, well, no, fuck you, we're not going to buy your stuff. There's so much other stuff available, then if you don't want to buy it, then don't buy it.
Yeah.
But from a reviewer's point of view, then if it's a vaping device and you review vaping devices, then why not?
What do you think, Jay?
It's one of them things. They tried to fight in the beginning, didn't they? And now they're realising that they're fighting like a hard battle, so they're kind of, like everybody said, jumping on the bandwagon. If they would have been in it from the beginning, like with the dedication and everything, and wanting to grow the industry in a bigger and better way, then I think it would have been a different story. But like Empire's just put there, I think it could be Lena Cookie there, like they're only selling mods and that just because they're losing tobacco sales, So they've gone about it the wrong way, although you can't not knock them just because if someone's taking up a vaping device and it's owned by Big Tobacco, the average person ain't going to know that anyway. They're just going to see a product that's in a shop. So they're not going to know the ins and outs about it. So as long as they're getting off the cigarettes, that is the key thing right now.
Yeah.
But like I said, they should have just been with us in the beginning, then it would have been a whole different scenario where we're at now.
Yeah, I think they fucked themselves over with the heat not burn thing. I really do. If they just skipped that whole thing, I know there was a point, sort of like it was a midway ground, but I still don't agree with the heat not burn. I mean, there's so many other products out there that you can get. Why go for that? Why go for it?
I think also when they were trying to con us as well, when they first started coming to vape events, I remember when they came to the expo, and I can't remember if it was Jam the first time. Were they at Jam, Jay?
Last year, yeah.
Yeah, and you went up to them, and what they basically were saying was it was exactly the same as a vape product, and it was 95% safer than vaping. Than smoking. So they were trying to use the vaping stuff, and they were lying.
Yeah, and they said that you couldn't ignite them, and then that was proved wrong at the expo in May, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think the amount of money Big Tobacco have got, if they'd got behind vaping right at the start, the kind of things that they could have designed and things like that, I suppose it's you don't want them against it, if you see all these, if Big Tobacco are fighting against vaping, the amount of money they've got, you don't really want them as an enemy almost. So if they're getting a little bit of that back through selling vaping devices, then they might get on it more, back it more.
It's a little bit like Katie Hope said on there. My first e-cig was a blue because it was being sold in my local supermarket, and then I progressed to mods and rebuildables. And I think that's obviously where people are starting with the pod system and stuff that is being sold at supermarkets, from whether it's your Vibe, your Blue.
Yeah, I mean, and that's the point. I mean, I think the whole point of vaping is harm reduction. It's to get you off the cigarettes. So if you speak to someone that's not smoked in 2 weeks and they tell you they're using a blue device, are you going to tell them that they're wrong?
No,
they shouldn't be.
Exactly.
No, definitely not. Because, like I said, 90% of the people that are not nothing to do with this, the vaping scene, they don't know any different. It's just a product to them that was in a shop that they see. So it's just one of them things, isn't it? We've just got to.
But it's like I'm not sure if it was the last episode of SAVS or maybe the one before that it was brought up that excuse me. Vaping is the best form of nicotine, obviously, if you're using nicotine replacement therapy. I don't really want to call it that, but over patches and gums and stuff like that. So
alternative.
Yeah. There you go. That's the word I was looking for. I had a brain fart. Too much tequila last night. Sorry.
It's like Vaping Irish in chat has just said that Big Tobacco is so divested that your toaster is probably made by a company that's partly owned by Big Tobacco. See, that's probably true. I mean, maybe not the toaster, but you think of all the vaping companies out there, there's probably loads that we don't even know of that are, you know, if you chase the company that owns them and then the company that owns that company and the company that owns that company, you probably end up getting back to Big Tobacco anyway. There's so many vaping companies out there that are probably got some investment from it, and you just don't know.
Yeah.
Obviously, you being involved with a vape shop as well, vape, because you look after quite a few, don't you, Jay? Do Big Tobacco and the IQOS stuff? Are they trying to get that in there and pushing a lot of vape shops with this sort of stuff? Or
well, the owner of the company was like adamant he's not having the IQOS or anything like that in there. I've had people from My Blue coming in and people from Jewel and stuff like that. You know, it's just we don't stock them sort of products. I don't know. I think it's just because like it's too much of a big company to like let any of that like get in the way of things. You know, but look at Mike there. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Bond.
he ain't got it in his ponytail. I said last week he looked like Sean Connery off a Highlander backwards.
Yeah,
he had it like
yeah,
he had it. Everybody was like that on screen. he had it all the way around. Right then, Mr. McCartney, what's your favourite RDA of all time?
Oh, the Entheon. Without a doubt, I think I've got about 3 or 4 of them now. The Entheon by Cyclone Mods, I think, is the best. For me, it just works. It's single coil, airflow's smooth. It's the perfect RDA, without doubt.
What about your favourite mod?
Whatever one's closest, to be honest. I don't really have a favourite one. I mean, I'm quite digging these dual 21700s right now. I've got a couple of them, but I think if I was to say I don't even know what it is actually. No, that's kind of scary. But I do like the Ultrona EOS V2 from Asmodus, the stabilised wood one. I think that's probably one that if I was going out somewhere and I wanted to impress, I would take that with me.
What's your favourite movie? I'm going on what Nick did the other week to my brother. This is what he did.
Come on, a Scotsman? Braveheart, obviously.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's up there. Good Godfather. I'm a big fan of Starship Troopers, believe it or not.
That's one cheesy movie, that, isn't it?
Oh, it's just cool though. I really do enjoy it. It's just the way that see when they're all getting off the spaceship and they're all kind of fired up and acting hard, and then you just look up and there's hundreds of these mad spiders. I just can't imagine what I would do. I would just shit my pants. But yeah, but Braveheart's definitely up there for a feel good, fire me up, getting ready for a drink kind of film.
Now, I've been dying to do this. 2 weeks I've had it set up. I've been dying to do it, people. Obviously, Nick set this off, which is, what is your favourite cheese? Now, what I've done is, I've made a little bit of an intro on this one. So we'll play the intro and then we'll ask him what his favourite cheese is.
What's your favourite cheese? What's your favourite cheese? E-I-I-D-O. What's your favourite cheese?
That's what she
What's
said.
your favourite cheese? What's your favourite? So what is your favourite cheese? Mr. McCartney.
That's me, all right.
Yeah.
I just like a nice mature cheddar, to be honest. Give me a packet of crackers and a mature cheddar, and I'll just sit there quite happily all night.
It was a thing that Nick sets off, and we're going to make it a weekly thing when we have guests on to ask them what is your favourite. What's your favourite cheese? What's your favourite cheese? You know, when I made the intro, I just had it stuck in my head all week. Absolutely.
Yeah, I did as well. When I heard it, I was like, oh man, it was like implanted in my head. It's just walking around. What's your favourite cheese? What's your favourite cheese?
So yeah, have anybody else got any questions for Paul, or anything they want to add?
Has anyone got any questions in chat as well? Fire away. I don't know if there was any so far, but Fire away. Mike stroking his pussy.
Irish says, does anyone else hear that? Wash your face in cheese.
Wash your face with cheese.
Elevator music.
Ah, so good.
Yeah, we'll be making that a weekly segment, I think.
Definitely. It's awesome. Have to...
Sorry, I thought you were going to say something
No,
there.
carry on, yeah.
So, Jay, it's like I say, it's nice to have you back, and also it'll be nice when Nick gets back next week, where all of us are about. We also have the MAME of the week, don't we? The MAME. Which we've got a little intro for that as well, which I think you'll like. Which is, where have I put it? The MAME of the week. There we go, we'll play that. Memes of the week!
He's bored this week.
I actually did it last week, but we had to put it. Obviously, it's the wonderful Mike dressed as Britney Spears. It does look absolutely fantastic. I know you lot can't really see it. The meme of the week. What? Oh wait, I've forgotten what the bloke's name is. You're not going to be able to see it, are you, either? He hangs around with Phil Basardo, I think. Is this something?
Oh,
Greek?
the Vaping Greek.
Vaping Greek. That's it. There's a picture of him. I'm putting that up now. You can't see me. It's the Vapor Greek looking like John Cena with a big hat on. That one's from Jay Jerry. And then the next one is one of Nick by Ben Bennett. My purge hits like a train.
Oh, I love that one. That's good.
He's got what mod is that one? It's got holding. It's that stacked one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the twisted stack.
It's Twisted Stack, yeah.
Yeah. Then the next one as well. Nick seemed to have been a bit popular this week. He's dressed in the Men's black with a big bobble hat on, which is quite funny. And then Ben Bennett again, a bit more Men in Black. In just a moment, you'll forget how much this mod actually cost you. And then the winner is, it's not really a meme, but Jules Mama Vapes put it up. The one where she looks like she's actually a Mexican. I do like that one. She looks absolutely fantastic with the slug under her nose. So that's our meme of the week. She's won that one. I think she looks good. She's away at the minute. She's with Steve. Happy birthday to Steve as well.
Yep.
Yes, happy birthday, Stevie.
Yep, they're away in a nice log cabin somewhere, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, in Jay's place.
I had to rent it out, didn't I?
He'll do anything for a natty stand.
That's why he's got the sheet there behind the other side of the sheet in the background.
Yeah.
Sizzle!
Keep the noise down.
I don't want to know what she's doing behind there.
Well, if you hear that's a bit girthy, then you know what they're doing.
What, measuring his atty stand?
Yeah, measuring piston diameters.
Piston
shit.
diameters. So, Mike, have you seen anything nice and shiny?
Well, apart from that, no.
Ooh, what's that?
That's the Iona from Project Iona.
He owns her.
Fuck off and go to bed.
You picked her up.
That's a him, not her.
Well,
There you go.
Magic cuddle.
Well, I had long
Fuck
hair.
off and go to bed.
Oh, that's nice.
That is nice.
That's the Project Iona, designed by Mervyn Coe.
Ooh.
It's nice, that.
Really nice mod.
What? Sorry, go on, Mike. Keep going, mate.
Now go on.
I was just saying to Paul, what was that mod you got in the other week? That mech mod, that looked quite nice.
Oh, the Cthulhu. It's this one. The Cthulhu Tube. There's a little bit of an iffiness with the 510. If you check out Todd's reviews, apparently the 510 pin's got a little bit of a issue with it, but I've not experienced any issues right enough, but I will need to kind of look into it a bit more. But yeah, it's the Cthulhu Tube. 18650 or 18350, is it? If you want to unscrew parts of it. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not.
Side fire as well, isn't it?
Sorry?
Side fire as well, isn't it?
Yeah. The fire button's right there.
I want to get Brizzo.
Yeah, they're nice. But no, the Iona is 18650 only as well. It is a nice mod. It actually comes with an RDA as the kit. That's the RDA it comes with.
Oh yeah.
So it's quite a nice RDA, but coils get mounted on the inside of the posts.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you've got to keep them quite close together.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of room there.
No,
Ed
not
would
a lot
struggle
of
with that one.
Huh?
I'd struggle with that one, yeah.
It's
close.
actually not. It's not a bad RDA. It's just a little bit turbulent, if you get what I mean, because it's non-adjustable airflow.
Yeah, yeah. It's like the Apocalypse. I couldn't stand that. The Apocalypse.
Yeah, no.
Just one giant hole on the side.
Yeah, but you could adjust that.
It's got a pear drop.
Yeah, it's got teardrop-shaped airflow.
Yeah.
Just turn the top cap.
Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was going to say, oh, I never knew that.
But yeah,
It didn't. You
I
can see
didn't
in
use
his
it for
face.
fucking long enough.
as Bill said, the Iona is £200 for the kit for an 18650 mech.
Wow.
This motherfucker here said, Paul, don't stick any long pinned atties on it. It will flatten the positive connection.
Yeah, so the positive connection's kind of like a little kind of hook thing, but when you're putting long things on it, it's straightening it up like that, and it's not coming back up again. So they've actually put on their website that this will happen, and when it's straight, you need to get a screwdriver and pry it open, but it'll snap, and they actually say be careful otherwise it will snap. So it's very strange why they've done it that way, or maybe they've done it and then realised, oh fuck, we've buzzed this up, we better fix it. But yeah, you need to kind of make sure you're not putting anything too long on it, because it will just flatten out, and then you have to kind of pry it open, and if you pry it open it will just snap off, and then it's done. That's you.
Yeah.
It's about 100 quid too, I think. So you're kind of, I don't know how much it is, but yeah, it's not going to be cheap coming from Cthulhu.
No. Have you seen Out Nice, Jay?
Not necessarily nice as such that I've been looking at. I have seen a few things that have been, I don't know, vamped up a little bit. So the Breeze 2 pods now, they come with a little plungy bit inside, rather than a rubber bung that you pull out.
Yeah.
Imagine at the bottom of a lighter, when you used to fill the lighter up, you've got the valve in there.
Yeah.
Same sort of valve on the Breeze 2 pods that they do.
Oh.
Right, so they're the latest pods that they brought out. Also, they brought out the Nautilus 2S, which, for the life of me, I don't know why they've made a drip tip the size of the Eiffel Tower, but yeah.
Does it still look like a baby bottle?
Yeah. But on the flip side of it, like, they've done something different with the bottom. So you take the coil out. The coil's on like a ratchet system, so you have to, like a safety thing, you have to push it down to twist it to pull it out. Oh, in fact, the Breeze 2 has got that as well now. So before you used to just screw the Breeze 2 coil and it used to come out. Now it's got like a little bit of a ratchet system, and you've got to push it down for it to catch the teeth to undo the coil.
Can you change a coil without dumping the juice on the new one? Do you know if you can or not? I haven't really seen too much about it.
I haven't looked into that, but I will find out for next week to see if we can do that.
Because that's the only pain in the arse with this one. If you bloody burn the coil and you've got, half a tank of juice, you've got to fucking dump it. I know it's only a mil, but it's still a pain in the arse.
Yeah,
It gets messy, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We have got Nick in the house as well. Of course, the badger is there when I'm not.
Nicholas!
Yep, it's because the badger knows that it's safe when Yosemite Sam ain't around.
Yeah.
What's up, papers?
Apparently, he doesn't do that. He just does that.
Yeah, he just does that.
What's up, vapors? I think he does that.
I think he does that.
And he speaks like he's on speed. He should be an auctioneer. Don't you think?
Yeah. What? Like storage hunters.
Storage hunters.
But yeah, there are a couple of things that I've I don't know, I've been looking at recently. But yeah. Has anyone
I was
had
going to ask you, what's happening with the juice line? Are you changing it or?
Yeah, so the juice line is being rebranded. We've got an artist on that doing that now actually. So yes, it's doing all right. It's not going too bad as it goes as a line. But yeah, we're going to be rebranding that very soon and hopefully get it out there a bit more because a lot of people didn't like the branding, but I kind of liked it. But hey,
It had that sort of trucker feel, didn't it, with the lady on there? It were...
hell yeah.
I don't know what that was.
You need my tits to be able to do that, brother.
Yeah.
Or mine. Or Mike's side boob when he just had it out.
Yes, a bit of side boob.
Yeah, he's like, this is my side boob.
Giggity giggity. Oh shit.
I tell you, there was some other news that were out there. Was the is it UAE? United is that United Emirates?
Arab Emirates. Yeah.
They've done a U-turn on vaping. They're now going to be endorsing it.
Yeah.
Has anybody else seen any other countries that have sort of come around to it?
No, I know that a couple of my customers that come in, they went to Thailand recently, and they're not allowed to vape there. You're not allowed to take vape beer over there. If you take it over there, they confiscate it off of you. But then as soon as you walk outside and then you hit the first little market, they're selling it everywhere. So I ain't got a clue what that bit's about.
You
But
can get
That's
jail
a classic
time as well,
case
can't you?
£200 on the spot fine if you get caught.
Fuck. It's amazing how much it differs from country to country, isn't it?
Yep.
Really strange. Like there's no one country that's actually set the benchmark for rules and regulations. It just seems to be different everywhere, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which I don't understand.
Well, you had that trouble as well, didn't you? You were having to put all different bits of bottles in different people's bags, didn't you? When you went to were it Puerto Rico? You went to?
It was Gran Canaria. Yeah. Yeah, I tried to get too much through, and they said no, that's too much liquid for one person. I was like, okay. So
Hi,
I'm there
Chelsea.
shoving it in everybody's bags. Yeah, I'll take this, take this, take this. I actually fucking forgot myself and took my build kit through, and they scanned it, pulled me over. They was like, you, come here, what's this? I said, oh, it's a build kit. What's it for? So obviously they've seen all the pliers and cutters and the wires and all that.
No sharp, pointy things.
So I took off the top cap to my mech and said, look, it's for building these. So he went and got someone, then she went and got someone, and then the last person said, just have a look in the book. Looked in the book. It's all right. It's under 6 inches. Let it through. Let's go. Keep this fucking line moving. He was kind of pissed off. I was like, phew.
Paul, what was it like when you flew down for Birmingham? Was it just as bad with it being like an inter-flight?
Yeah, it was fine. Whenever I fly between Scotland and England, it's not a problem. One time my case gets stopped because I had so many batteries, but that was like a couple of mods, couple of spare batteries, plus a tablet, plus a Nintendo Switch and all that kind of stuff. But as soon as the guy opened my bag, he just went, "That's fine." There was no qualms with it at all. They pretty much know what it is now. I mean, within reason, I was only coming down for 3 days, so I had 100 mil with me. So that was fine. When I was going to Benidorm, I had quite a lot of liquid in the one bag, but it was all Jack Daniels, and they did say that I had to spread that out.
Yeah, that glug 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 glug.
Yeah, I'd have drunk it. I definitely would have done.
Yeah.
Grumpy Old Vapor says the government want to raise the age of vaping to 25 here in the Philippines, while smoking remains at 18. Phil Morris is huge here, growing and manufacturing. Go figure.
Wow.
Doesn't really make a lot of sense, does it? 18 smoke, but 25 you need to vape. It doesn't make sense to me.
No.
Well, we did touch on it on the show last week with Nick about over in the States. It's just so plain to see what's happening and why it's happening. They must think people are just stupid.
I mean, you just need to look at what's happening in Australia right now. I mean, that is just absolutely terrible. You know, it's going to really stop a lot of people being able to get off the ciggies.
But New Zealand, though, they've embraced it now, haven't they? Yeah,
Have they?
New Zealand, they've embraced it, and they're letting everybody vape. They were completely against it. There's a few places now that seem to be turning their heads towards more of the vaping side of it.
Because New Zealand and Australia are pretty much right next to each other, aren't they?
Yeah.
It's surprising that some areas so close are so far apart.
Yeah. Well, they actually used to have to get the nicotine from there. It was illegal, obviously, but that's where they were getting it from to bring it in. They class it as a poison, don't they? Which it obviously is a poison, but there's a lot of other things that are poison. But they're saying you shouldn't have it at all.
No.
Well,
Come on, 7040, get them thumbs up.
Well, if you live in a major city, there's more poison floating around the atmosphere than anything else, you know.
But you can buy a litre bottle of strawberry flavoured bleach for £3 at the supermarket, but e-liquid's limited to 10 ml.
Yeah. I always said that. You can get a litre of it, of bleach, and they're saying it's all to do with the kids.
But the bleach is lemon flavour, strawberry flavour, or whatever. You know, it's not as if that's not flavoured. So you've got a 2 litre bottle of lemon flavoured bleach, and you can only get lemon flavoured e-liquid in 10 ml bottles. Stupid.
Toilet
Really.
duck. Drink.
It's just silly.
They say that the nicotine on its own, like in the way that we're consuming it, is no more harmful or no more dangerous or addictive as caffeine.
Yeah, it's like
No.
your morning coffee, isn't it? I've heard that. By the way, I'm not saying you should vape bleach.
No.
Anybody
Or
in
coffee.
chat. Or helium, for that matter.
Yes. Yeah, fucking hell.
Well, he's took that video down now, hasn't
Yeah. Yeah, Vupu got in touch with him and told him to take it down because they said they never sponsored the video or something.
Ooh.
Just while we're chatting as well, I have put the link to Vape Don't Smoke's channel in the chat. You probably are sub to him already, but if you aren't, click the link and make sure you drop him a sub as well.
Thank you for that.
If you haven't already, you probably have. He's at over 18k, but if you haven't already subbed, get over there now and hit that subscribe button.
That's my fugger. I did mean scented, not flavoured, yeah. He's saying strawberry flavoured bleach. I hope you mean scented. It's like, yeah, okay.
So Dan Demir just raised the point that nicotine is being used as a possible treatment for Alzheimer's.
he? Is it?
Wow, that's what he says there. Whether it's true or not, I don't know.
Bloody hell.
I'm not in the medical profession. Don't trust me on that shit.
Yeah,
I think I read somewhere going back a few months that vaping can help relieve the symptoms of COPD as well. I don't know how true that is, but I'm sure I read that somewhere.
I don't know if it's Grimmy. It's somebody who comes in said that he had COPD, and when he stopped smoking and went on to vaping, it disappeared.
That's good.
I got someone that came into the shop the other day. He's on 30 a day. So I set him up with a small little starter kit, and he's noticing the difference already. Like, he's got COPD, and he's cut down from 30 to like 10, 5, whatever he said it was in the last 3 weeks. But yeah, he said it's doing really well for him. So I don't know. There's a lot of shit out there that they don't want to tell you, but you know, if it's working for people, then it's working for people.
Exactly.
That's
I've
the
got a
thing.
lot of the lads over the road. I got them onto vaping, and they have. You can see, you can even hear it. They haven't got that cough anymore. You know, that horrible morning cough. Totally phlegmed up. So when you say cough, you want to cough, don't you?
Yeah.
Steve McCulley said it could be strawberry flavoured, but I'm not trying it.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that's going to come back to haunt me saying that, isn't it?
Yeah, not as bad as when you said the other day in a live stream that you went outside and smoked. And I went,
Oh,
no,
that's
vaping.
right. Oh, no.
No.
When we were at Expo and I went for a smoke. Oh,
No, don't say that.
your vape don't smoke. I know.
He went to me, that's quick. James McDoy, it's the PG that helps with the COPD.
Ah, okay.
Good. We'll look into that and see if we can bring you any more information, I'd say. It's good things, like, it's just... I don't know why everybody's just fucking fighting it and scaremongering it all, and...
We've always said it'd be just nice for him to come out and go, look, this is working for people, and just stamp it there and then, and not have all these, your details are flawed and stuff like that. You just want somebody to come out and go, right, this does work, and I've nothing where there's some monetary behind it with something like Big Tobacco or Pharma or all like that. Just have the proper information. It's obviously working because vaping's growing.
Yeah.
I'm noticing more and more and more people as you're walking down the street are vaping.
Oh, see when I'm out and about, you used to walk down the road and you'd vape, and people would look at you like, "What's he doing?" But see now, people that are smoking, you're like, "What are you doing?" It's 1 in 5 people have got a vaping device, easy. But when I first started, people used to come up to you in the pub and that and go, "What is that? What is that?"
Yeah, I was having that last night when I was out watching the rugby.
Now you can't even do it in the pub because you just cloud the place out. But back then it was you were allowed to do it, but no.
Yeah, the pub that I was in last night, they're perfectly fine with vaping inside.
Oh, that's good.
So long as you're using the correct, manners, you're not blowing clouds in people's faces and stuff. Like I'll blow down at the floor or something like that, so it's not...
Just tell him you work for the DJ, you're his cloud machine.
Yeah, I'm the smoke machine.
And start blowing it into all the lights, it makes it look better.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brother's, he's releasing a new album, and he asked me to come over with my cloud setup and blow some vape across for the camera work, so... I'll be doing that at some point this week.
Nice.
Yeah.
What, so you can't get yourself to Maplin's and buy a smoke machine? He's going to get you sitting there puffing on it.
Yeah, they've
Maplin's
got a
closed
smoke
down,
machine,
mate.
but it's broke. They've got a smoke machine already, but it's bust, so... He wants me to go over with my dripper and blow some clouds, bro, clouds.
So your clouds could become famous.
Yeah, they could. This is the setup I'm using.
Yeah.
Like in the background.
Did you not know Maplin's closed months ago?
Yeah, I did, but the only thing that I could think of in my head where a smoke machine would be sold.
Oh, okay.
Have you noticed now, there's not actually that many electrical shops out there that do DJ stuff. They're very far and few between.
Well, get yourself on Tinterweb.
That's it, Tinterweb. It's taking over the world.
Yeah.
CEX has probably got stuff, has it?
Yeah, that's a pawn shop, isn't it?
Gadgets.
Yeah. See, if you look at your high street now, it's completely just full of hairdressers and takeaways.
CEX. What's that, like, crack exchange?
Yeah, that's where half of everybody's nicked stuff goes as well, can't you? I'm not going to give you anything for a broken shed lock.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Wheeling biking with just the front wheel, there's still a chain around the back bit. Where'd you get that from? It's mine, but I've lost key.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Well, people, it is getting to that point in the evening. The hour's up. It's gone ever so fast. I want to thank everybody for you. Just as Jay, is any reviews going to be coming back lately, or?
I've got a couple in the pipeline. I've got a couple there waiting to be done as it goes. I've had a bit of stuff come through, but I just need to sort out my shit and get it done. As you can see, I'm not in the log cabin at the moment, so I need to get back down there, sort it all out. Weather's changing back to warm. Yay!
Yay!
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
I'll be able to get down there.
So does that mean this summer you're going to buy a heater to put down there?
Dear God.
Mike, I did want to ask, mate, did everything go all right with your mum and that?
Yes, the cardio version was a success. Thank you very much.
Brilliant.
So her heart rate is in between 60 and 80 now.
Because you were saying last week it was up over 100, wasn't it?
Last week it was 110 to 180.
Wow.
Yeah. That's high.
It's double the healthy heartbeat.
Will you be any reviews coming out, or?
To be perfectly honest, I have to uninstall and reinstall my camera software because it's not recording at the moment. I did try this week. But yes, I will be reviewing the Iona. and I will be reviewing the Coil Art Mage stacked. But other than that, things are again going to start slowing down on my channel because I've now got to search for a new job.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yes, I found out yesterday after, or just before I went to pick my mum up from hospital, that my company's in trouble. So it's time to bail ship.
I'm leaving now. She's supposed to have brought me a cup of coffee at like past, and she'd been on phone knowing her.
Sorry.
It's alright. Right then, we'll move it over to Mo, bro. What have you got coming up, Mo?
I have got a few videos that I need to get up. I filmed them. It's just getting the editing and stuff out. I'm going to be very busy this coming week because Chris, Empire Vape Co, and myself are doing the 24-hour live stream for Mind and Cancer charity as well. It was going to be cancer research, but I think it's changed now to do with the place where Tony was treated.
Yep.
So that's coming up this week, so I'm going to be very busy talking with Chris and other people as well about sorting out slots of when people are coming on. But Chris and myself are doing the full 24 hours, and there will be a long list of guests for the duration to raise money for the two very good causes. So
Yep.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be starting next Saturday, 3 p.m. UK time till the 3 p.m. on the Sunday. So make sure you come in, donate if you can. If you've got, even if you've got a spare £1 or something, it all makes a difference.
Yeah.
So make sure you come over and tune in for that, peoples. If you can, that'd be awesome.
If everybody just saves money, instead of having one coffee this week, you'd be able to donate a couple of quid.
Exactly. Yeah, that'd be
So
awesome.
that is Saturday from 3 p.m. on Empire's channel?
On Empire Vape Co's channel, yes.
Yep. Good cause, so make sure you get yourself over there, people. What we got coming up this week, Mr. McCartney?
Well, I've got a vlog thing that I've been doing all weekend, which hopefully is quite fun, and I need to finish that now. And we've got the Asmodus Blank RDA, that'll be up maybe Tuesday, and the C Roll RDA, I've got that to do this week, and I really need to check out this vape mail just because it's February and it's 24th of February now, so I'm kind of late.
Yeah.
So I'll probably do that live like I did with the Juice Cab and stuff. But yeah, I've got a few things up this week. I've got this Vaptail thing as well that you were talking about. This thing.
I like it.
What's it called? The Tyro.
Yeah.
So I've got that to do, and also this Da1 thing that'll be up later in the week because I've just started playing about with it, but looks fairly basic, straightforward. And then I'll be tuning in to Mobro and Empire. That's a great cause. If you send me the links now, I can share it on my group, Mobro.
Yeah, feel free to jump in as well if you're free at any point over the weekend.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and same goes for all you guys as well. Obviously, some of you are already down for it anyway,
Yeah.
but so
I'll be there at some point.
it'd be awesome. The more, the merrier, peoples.
Happy birthday to Vaping Irish as well. Happy birthday, brother.
Happy birthday.
Right, let's wrap this show up, people. We'll send it straight over to Mo, bro. Say your goodbyes, bro.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of SAVS. Oh, yes. Thank you for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. Sorry about the mess up. It's my fault that the episode numbers are all thingy, but we will iron out the creases after the show is finished. But thank you to our very special guest, Mr. Paul McCartney. It's been a pleasure having you on, sir.
Thanks for having me, guys. Yeah, I had fun.
And nice to see Jay back as well, and Aidan and Mike, always good with you peoples. So thank you to everyone in chat. Like Aidan normally says, it is you guys that make the show. If it wasn't for you, they're probably, things might be a little bit different. But thank you, everybody, and I will fire it over to Jay.
Cheers, mate. Alright, thanks everyone. It's good to be back. Thank you very much for coming on. Been brilliant, picking your brains and whatnot. Yeah, it's nice to meet up with you guys. Thank you for everyone in chat. that has been interacting with us, or if you've just been sat there silently, thank you very much for watching us and taking your time out for doing this with us on this Sunday evening. And yes, like I said, hopefully I should be getting a bit more active and sorting my shit out, and then getting back into the reviews and stuff and being on SAVS like proper again. But yeah,
Yay.
thank you very much. Pass it over to Mike.
Cheers, Jay. Thanks everyone in chat for tuning in again, and cheers for Paul for coming on again. So welcome anytime, Dad. So and cheers to all my co-hosts as well.
Yes.
Yes, I will be on the with Mo and Chris at some point next weekend.
Oh yeah, I won't be on SAVS next weekend. I'll probably be sleeping after the
I
show.
was about to say no shit, Sherlock.
Yeah, I thought that.
I might be like that, like, hi guys.
Yeah,
I think you should just
be
try it.
comatose in the valleys.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Just try it.
I don't live in the valleys.
Sound like it.
Yeah, it's the posh part of the valleys. It's halfway up the fucking hill.
Right fucking there.
But yeah, cheers everyone, and we'll see you next weekend. And over to Aidan.
Well, I tell you what, we'll pass it over to our special guest.
Pass it over to Pauline.
Yeah, well, guys, I mean, thanks very much for having me on. I really appreciate it. I've had quite a lot of fun. Thanks to everybody in chat for watching. And yeah, next time you are wanting me on, just let me know. I'd love to do it.
More than welcome.
Yes, definitely.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of SAVS. Thank you very much for joining us this week. The wonderful Nick will be back next week. I'm hoping the Badger's here too, along with Mike. We know we ain't got any Mobro because he's on the 24-hour stream. Big shout out to Paul. Thank you so much for coming on. Do appreciate it. You people in chat are absolute bunch of stars. We love you loads. Thank you very much to all the spanners as well. And we will catch you next week. And it actually worked this week. And we've got an outro.
Bye.
Bye.